So I went over there and took a look, and there was just a big mound of feathers in the corner, and something had jumped the poultry netting, the Premier One poultry netting, which is 4 foot high. So they jumped over that, ended up killing one of the hens in there, jumping back out. It was one of the pullets, one of the gold comets. So it was very frustrating. Because they're pretty close to the edge of the woods right now. I thought I'd opened up the woods enough and pushed stuff back far enough that it would be an uncomfortable approach, but apparently not. I'll move them tomorrow morning to a spot that's closer to the house and just more secure for the meantime. It's such a bummer. Yeah, by the time I got done dealing with that, it was time for lunch, so I ate. And the day just seems to be flying past. So I'm going to do some more stuff to prep for tomorrow when my friend Tom's coming back over, and we're going to try and get after a little bit more of the pole barn here. I moved into the shade because it's hot. Here's the issue. The metal trusses that will span the 40-foot width of the pole barn will be, the gable of that will be at 17 feet. The top of the posts where the trusses will set is at 12 feet. With the pallet forks on the front of the loader on the tractor, I can get that up to about 12 feet. I need another 5 feet probably. 4 feet at least. So I have to find a way, I think the solution is to find a way to extend my pallet forks so that they can act as that extra height. So as I tilt the forks back, I've got something sticking out the front that is just going to go to the moon. And that's what these 2x10s are. 2x10s? 2x12. 2x8. I don't know, whatever they are. 2x8s. So I got 4 of them. So what the idea is I'm going to try and basically sandwich each one of these forks between 2 2x8s. And then with holes at intervals, I will bolt them on the side and just compress that down so that these are going to be on there and they're not going to want to move. That ought to do it. So here's what happened. We put the post in the ground. Post is longer than I thought it was. I thought they were 16 foot. I didn't measure. I thought I knew. It's 20 foot. So we got the flexibility now to really put those down even deeper, and it's not going to matter because it's only supposed to be a 14-foot height for the opening. Dude, that's tall. So Tom and I came to a conclusion. We can go deeper, but we need more room to flex left and right for placing the posts and also for using the hand tool to dig them out. So we went and got a 12-inch auger. And Tractor Supply had one. I hadn't seen one there before, but they had one today, and just one, 48-inch length, so we can go down and really just work it down in there and try and get it down to the full 4 foot. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're taking this auger off. We're going to replace it with the other one, and then we're going to pull out that post, re-drill that hole, then drill the next, all the way down, because we'll have lots of play for positioning these correctly. That's the plan. All right, we got it off. Here's what it looks like inside, especially when your shaft seal is leaking, which mine is. So, but now we're gonna take this one and put it on there. And by the way, if you put all your tools on your tractor and then start it and it vibrates, all of your tools will end up on the pad. Darn it! All right, now we're gonna pick up sticks. All right, Tom and I got this thing in straight. We got the support beams out, the posts out. It's pretty right off the line, so we'll have to move the line since this is our control post. Now we're getting ready to pour in the cool foam filler stuff, and then we'll be ready to move on to the next one. This took us probably 20-25 minutes plus 3 hours. Yeah. All right, we put our Fast 2K foaming stuff down inside the hole. Now we need to wait 5 minutes, but this replaces the concrete, and it's called Fast 2K. That's what the bag looks like. All right, it's been 5 minutes. That's how much it's foamed up, but that was 2 bags worth. Here's what we got. Got all the holes dug. We use center line measurements in accordance with the plans. So next we're going to make sure holes are at the proper depth. We have to do those with hand tools. And then, I mean, it's barely nighttime. We're going to just keep right on keeping on. We keep the line pulled taut here. I added a 3rd bag in here. There it is. Takes us to about 2 feet. That's how much foam we got in the bottom there. And it is rock solid, man. They're not kidding. The packaging does recommend 4 bags for a 12-inch diameter hole at a 48-inch depth with a 6x6 post. So I think it would be a little silly of me to assume that I know more than the engineers that developed it. So I'll put in another bag. We'll do 4 bags per hole. I'm gonna have to go buy a bunch more. I didn't think it was gonna be that many, but that's okay. We got enough. If we get to it, we could lay all the posts on this side, this side, today. And that would be a major victory in this whole process. So I think 4 bags. Okay, got the second one up. We got the support beams. We got our first pour of Fast 2K in there. This one is right up against the side here. So I don't know, that's a different dynamic there. What happened was we had drilled this hole first as a 9-inch, and they came back with a 12, and when we remeasured, it needed to come this way a little bit, so we filled in the 9-inch hole, tamped it down, and then drilled with the 12, but it obviously cheated to the side. All right, it's getting dark. 3, that's how many we did. We've got 2 more bags of Fast 2K to put in this to bring it up to 4. But we're really happy with the progress. The posts all look pretty dialed in, and I'm just happy. Part of it is having figured out in my own mind a process for how to go ahead with it. So there are certain things that I can try and do by myself. I might try a little one-man operations because Tom's out of pocket for a couple days. But I'm going to try not to do anything silly, not my forte, but I'm going to try not to do anything silly because I don't want to undo the good work that we've done. So that's where we are. 3 out of 12 posts are in the ground, and I'm going to cover them up before I go in tonight, and it's awesome. All right, talk to you guys later.